Second tonight, 1,700 National Guard troops are now set to mobilize across 19 states.
Primetime's hearing Bolton was making a lot of money from overseas and may have been trafficking in intelligence. Bolton could be looking at up to 20 years in prison.
I guess his house was raided today, but my house was raided also.
Cue the fire. Trump just drops the hammer. I mean, this is a good look for President Thor. Some people are saying he's going a little bit overboard of this whole National Guard mobilizing, coming to a state near you. At the same time, the left is losing their mind. Democrat Jill, dear real Donald, sit back, just watch this. I've been carjacked in Chicago with my arm broken. I still don't want you or your troops here. TIA, BTW, there are no red hats here. Just carjackings, busted arms, and what? Gentlemen, case in point. You know when I say, don't argue with her. Okay. Have a better time arguing with Gavin Newsom over his 10-year plan to end homelessness. When this year marks the 22nd year of his 10-year plan, and it's only up by like a lot of digits. We have breaking news, espionage, we got raids, we have stories of complete martial law. I say you shouldn't care because maybe you're not part of the 19 states that makes up the 20 United States. Actually, I'm wondering if Kitty can remember how many United States there are. Where's my, hold on. Kitty, I need you to get in here. She always says 51. I think she's going to get that one right. Then I'm going to do a trick question and ask her who the vice president of the United States is. I bet she can't answer it. Or she'll just stand there for a very long time and look really pretty. All right, Kitty, question number 1. And I look very tall.
Look at my neck.
Show them your hands. They always say, man, that's not that bad. I mean, they're bigger than mine, but those are pretty nails.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, the camera. I have 2 questions. Question number 1. I asked you last time. How many states in the United States?
50.
You hold on. You got that Question number 2. All right. Who is the vice president of the United States of America? Who's the vice president of the United States of America? You have the president. Who's the president?
Trump.
Who's the vice president?
I can't think of his name.
Come on, you can do it, Kitty. You could do it. He might have. Yes. Oh my God. Ron, you should be so proud of your daughter, and there's no cheat sheet at all. That's, ladies and gentlemen, boys and squirrels, National Guard mobilizing across 19 states. It's now. It's not like maybe, no, a National Guard coming to a state near you. It's like all of the parents that won't discipline their children, also known as enabling, so the president has to step in and do it for you.
Tonight, 1,700 National Guard troops are now set to mobilize across 19 states over the coming weeks.
And in other news of, treason, selling secrets under his mustache. And he is not aged well. I used to listen to him, MTV. When a man loves a woman. Trump was right when he's like, I never trusted that mustache.
We seem to have breaking news. Apparently, the FBI has found the USB thumb drive they were looking for. Mr. Bolton was reportedly hiding it under his mustache. This is apparently the same technique he used to smuggle information in and out of the State Department. Apparently, it was President Trump who alerted the FBI to make sure they checked under his mustache. He said, and I quote, "Make sure you look under that son of a mustache. I never trusted that mustache."
That one, for those of you that are like, I don't believe it. Wait, what did he do? He didn't really do. Yeah, he did. He's actually caught on video. This is guitar right here. That's him just cruising the streets, selling the secrets. And when he was asked what he was doing, he said a diplomatic mission to Alderaan. And all I'm asking for is just one subscribe button from my right wing, okay, which is different than the Y wing fighter for a subscribe. Bravo's favorite movie, Star Wars. Also, Kathleen Kennedy, good job on killing a franchise. And I'm just asking for a friend, just wondering, is she married to the Cracker Barrel Girl CEO? And these people are so stupid in their CEOs, and they're destroying culture. My fond childhood memories. I think the word stupid is okay to use. Like, you get carjacked. Your arm is broken. Maybe you stopped breathing. But it's like, at least we don't have, you know, someone fixing it, because that would be horrible. Red hats. What is this, Handmaid's Tale? It's just like, fire them. Fire the CEOs. Take the dumb people. Move them to an island of dumb people. Or go to Korea. Just go more north. You'll be more comfortable. But at least we're kind of seeing things get done. Maybe, I don't know. Is the singer going to jail?
This might have nothing to do with classified documents or about classified intelligence that Bolton printed in his book. Trump Justice Insider Mike Davis says Democrats, rhinos, and reporters who think this raid on John Bolton is about his book will be very embarrassed when the search warrant becomes public. Primetime's hearing Bolton was making a lot of money from overseas and may have been trafficking in intelligence. That wouldn't be putting America first. Constitutional scholar Jonathan Turley, who we just heard from, says Bolton could be looking at up to 20 years in prison. So Bolton should take his own advice and take a big, beautiful, deep breath.
I think it's important that everybody take a deep breath here. This is a very serious matter.
Boy, when the shoe is on the other foot, when the FBI raids Mar-a-Lago, when the FBI raids your own house. Come on, guys. He's just trying to make a little bit of money because he's not, you know, the Nancy Pelosi. He doesn't know how to trade. But according to some sources, they're saying John Bolton's net worth, 90 million. Forbes, pre-tax earning, but I will bet it's less than 2% because I just read it, 1.6 million. Some people say he's only worth 6 million. I'm like, come on. You got your ear to the ground. You know when intel is going to be picked up by the government. And now I'm wondering if he had any intel that the government's going to pick him up. Oh, when talking about intel, I'll get to that in a second. Some of you guys are like, oh, we got to go back in the market. Can I just say fine? Just please be careful. Say NASDAQ, purple, little bit, right? You know, little beat down. You got the pop. You make your money going up. One candle close, 7, 8, 9. This one actually pulled an 8. You get out. We dropped. Okay. All right. And where did we test? Exactly on the Bravo 9. Then the rejection. Now, big picture, macro, we could go higher. We could go lower. We could actually go a lot lower. As you know, I trade on short time frames for the most part. Sometimes the 2 minute, sometimes the daily. I can tell you 100% of the time, everything that we are doing right now is the same as it's always been. Everything feels fine. It's safe. You know what? I think we've avoided everything. Go all in. Oh my gosh, rug pull. The U.S. just triggered its 4th straight recession signal. Here we is again, right here. This was going back to the 80s. That was the 08. Here we is now. But everyone says, oh, it's okay. It's different this time. I'm like, okay, maybe 1929. 2000, 08, now, I'm sure we're just going to go higher. All right. You got me. I mean, I'll be on this higher train with you. I trade it. I don't care. I look at the charts. I'm like, okay, I guess we're going up. Bravo not complain. Digits go up. I have no choice. I look at the charts. If it's going down, it goes down. Goes up, it goes up. I will say I'm slightly shocked with these valuations. And again, well, it's different this time. U.S. stock valuations hit all-time high. Just like 1929. 65, 99, and now bigger than 1929. Okay, everything's okay. Yay! All right, until the music stops. I even went back in time for you because that's what I do. It's different this time. Okay, let's go back. Let's go up because the Fed's gonna cut, and look, the stock market went up. But look at this, Jordan. Stock surge after Fed cut. 2007. Guess that would probably have been a good time to go all in. So it all says the same thing. It all just repeats. Stock surge after the Federal Reserve interest rates cut on Tuesday. Viewed half-point reduction. You're not getting a half point. Would avert a recession. I'm just very thankful that they were able to avoid a recession. Oh, but you don't understand. Jackson's Hole was a very pivotal time. This means market go. Well, I mean, except for when it went down there, Jackson Hole went down there. It popped though. It went up. Jackson Hole went up, then it crashed. Went up, then it crashed. went up, crashed, went up, crashed, but it's different this time. But at the end of the day, all that is just news. Jackson's Hole, it's a deep, dark nothing. Our U.S. GDP of 250% is nothing. Actually, at Jackson Hole, they said it won't push rates up. Nope. I mean, in a few minutes, we're going to be at 140%. Just keep it going. Keep it churning, right? It's just your taxes. You just have to, you don't get to keep anything. Kind of scary. What are you going to do when you have, they don't, on the hamster wheel that they have you on, and maybe they give you a few bucks extra that you can trade, at least come out profitable. Unless you're a politician and you're like, oh, so we're going to take over Intel. It doesn't matter. The charts, you just follow the charts. It was in a watch list. I did this on the channel. This was Intel. And I think I know some peeps over there. Process that in my head. Yes, I know a very important peep over there. When it breaks that, it's going to go down to here. It did. It actually went farther, which is great. Because then, oh my gosh, we're all going to die. I cannot use that word. So if you have closed caption on it, it's like, my apologies. 789, put in a buy right there. One or there. I don't care. This is what I do every day. And then everyone goes, that's impossible. No. Actually, you want to see what is completely impossible? My strategies and my percentages. No one, when you guys get in this, well, first, you got to get the course. Then you can allow AI to trade it for you. I'm not even going to mention these percentages. Find me a one that's not green. Yep, me neither. Actually, let me just keep scrolling. 346%, 4380, 536. All right, let's go into these. 2000, 540, 1,000. Also, do not email me saying like, I win it. 10 every single day. Today, 10. Tomorrow, 10. The next day, 10. But first, you have to be in the course. It's $299, and I need you to know how to drive the car. Yes, AI will drive it for you. Yes, you get my free bear market course. $299. That, come on. Also, yes, time is running out. I'm getting towards the end of finishing. Either A, the price goes from $299 to $399, or you lose the free course. Because when it goes down, I need you to know which button to click. But on Intel, whether you had the Intel or not, one candle close, buy, here. Me no care. Write it all the way up. It goes purple. You can take profit, but you didn't close below the Bravo 9. So you can do 50%. And here's a kicker. It's up 25%. That's nothing. As you know, I make thousands of dollars a day. Click a button, click a button. You look at this, you're like, bro, you only made $5. First of all, I'm making money over here. And then since I trade crypto, futures, options and options are just mind-blowing. And then when you know how to do this and you're like, okay, so we'll just take out an options contract. And I slap this into AI, which yes, you learn how to do this all in the course. I'm like, how much would I made on one option contract? Analyzed it all for me. Let's go down to the bottom. Initial investment, $50, $100. Current value, 502 from that measured move. That's a 400 to 900% gain. Just like that, I go $1,000 and then I have $10,000. Okay, what do we do in the next morning? Oh, I can have AI trade half of the strategies and I'll trade the other half. But if you are not waking up every morning and doing this, 2006, this is what my watch list. Here, look, this is what I just did. Oh, here's another one, 420. Oh, here's another one, 660. And while you're at it, here's another one for over $2,000. But you gotta know options and you gotta know futures. I always forget, let's run a 5-minute sale right at the end of the video when you're done. $199, either one you want, options or futures. But make sure you know what you're doing. If you're new, start here. Don't worry about this stuff. I mean, you can have the TV in on the side while you're trading. You're like, oh, okay. Just don't look away too long. Especially if you're trading the 2-minute, which I missed that one on Friday. The fish jumped over the boat and I'm like, oh, I only have one hand. Just got a manicure. I don't want to ruin my new gels. With that, I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow.